Hey, group of hugs.
Poundcake's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people. Happy Friday.
It is a Friday. We are here, and hopefully you are too. If you want to join us on the phone, 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007. Send me a text if you like, 35192 if you're listening on iHeartRadio. Of course, you can leave us talkback messages there. I'm trying out some new pens today. I got a pack of new pens. And so I'm excited to write with them. My penmanship over the course of my life, as somebody who as a youngster was often lauded for his penmanship, was a real source of pride for young Alan Cox because I was very popular. Subsequently, over the years of working in this business and just writing things down very quickly all the time, my penmanship has just become complete garbage. And for some reason, I think that a different kind of pen might force me to improve it, because every kind of pen has its own little idiosyncrasies. And so I'm trying a new pen today. And I just thought, of course, you're listening, and you're like, Jesus, Alan, I don't care. Who cares? That's exactly the point, right?
There's a lot of people that have very strong opinions on pens, though. Let me see the new pen.
The new pen is a Micron PN right here. These are my new. It's got a very fine point. They sent me 3. They sent me one in black, one in.
Let me take it for a spin.
Blue, and one in red.
All right, give me that notepad.
It's got a very fine.
I'm not a paperwork guy.
It's got a very fine point on it, which I like because I like to make fine points. Are you writing something awful to me? Is
just one thing, just the first thing.
The penis mightier than the sword. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but there
I was
going to
write pen is good or pen is bad, but
penis good.
You cut me off.
Sorry about that. So we'll try this and we'll see. Usually I'm a for the show, I'll have my legal pad and I'll use.
Well, the one that you use for the legal pad is like a thicker one.
It's a black Sharpie.
Yeah,
I'm fresh. I just got myself a brand new pack of fresh Sharpies, not the fine.
We might need those Sharpies today. Remember.
Well, and this is the question. We got a message middle of the week from Taylor who said that somehow she was promised. I guess this was a DM she sent to Bill that I was unaware of at the time, but he explained. She said, hey, I was promised that if I come by the window and put him on the glass, that Poundcake would sign my breast. And so I don't know if that's going to happen. There's been no follow-up. I think that would be great for Cody. I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't even care if that happens. If a young lady comes up and says, hey, here's a pen. Question becomes then, which pen do I give him?
I think you want the Sharpie.
You don't want anything sharp.
Yeah.
Well, you want the Sharpie, right. What I'm saying is
marker.
But if I give him the fine point pen.
No fine point.
Maybe she's into pain. I don't know anything about this girl. But maybe it won't happen at all. But that was brought to our attention midweek. By the way, you'll find the reason we are here is because this program not hindered by the WGA strike. We are not members of the Writers Guild of America. Now, if there's a SAG-AFTRA strike, I got to be out there on the sidewalk. I can't be in here. If that ever happens, I've got to be out there on the sidewalk and I got to come up with some pithy sign. I got to come up with something funny. But until then, let's not worry about what might happen. Until then, not hindered at all here by the WGA strike. I know a lot of people are concerned about that too. But listen, this is a non-union writing gig that I have, and so don't you sweat that at all. I don't think Poundcake's even in the union, so I'm not worried about him.
I'm not in the union.
You're not in SAG?
No.
SAG-AFTRA? Okay, well, listen, I believe I'm a union man. I believe very strongly. The unions are the only things that we have between us and our AI robot overlords. That's the only thing that could possibly be any kind of firewall in the creative community. Only possible hope is going to be labor unions. And so I'm very much in favor. Now, Poundcake may belong to another union. I don't know. A blessed union of souls, if you will, perhaps. I don't know what the dues are on something like that, but...
I'm not SAG. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding what? I'm not... What?
A different ag.
Is that where he was going with that?
I think so, unless you...
Wow.
Because if he was going to say sad, he would have just said it. But he's not sad right now. He's got a good life going right now. He's all healthy. He's got a boyfriend.
But his joke was going to be, I'm not SAG, I'm...
Mm-hmm.
And then the F word?
Yeah.
The rhymes? Oh. Bob Huggins over here is getting all excited back in Studio G. Well, listen, you can say that. I certainly...
Well, I didn't even say it.
I don't care for that kind of salty talk around these parts. But you can call yourself whatever you want. My question was, does that involve any kind of union dues? Are there any kind of union dues that come along with
A
it?
lot of union don'ts.
Are there union don'ts that are involved in that?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everyone writes their own, so it's no.
Oh, they do.
Yep.
They write their own. Wow. What a CBA you've got over there. That's amazing. Well, okay, good. Huh. Do you and McBoyfriend have plans tonight? Bill mentioned your boyfriend and how happy you are now. And,
Yeah, we're
he's
hanging
kind of still in the, how long's it been now? A few months? A couple of months?
out. Yeah, we officially started dating April 14th.
Now, what constitutes the official start date of a relationship? Because I've never had one of those.
Well,
You just find yourself living together and you go, I guess we're together now. I mean, what constitutes the official start date?
We have the conversation of, are we dating? Is this official? Are we boyfriends? Because I said...
Like you're in high school.
honestly, but
Two grown men can't figure that out without a conversation?
no, because we have to... Labels are important, and I was still in... I'm always...
I thought we were aspiring to be a society without labels, Poundcake.
Not when it comes to relationships, because
I see. I thought Facebook took care of that for us.
I don't have it on Facebook.
Oh, you don't.
Facebook
so
just
you're
says I'm
not.
single.
How can you be official if it's not even on Facebook?
Because Facebook is not my entire life. I don't report everything to
Doesn't
Facebook.
it? Okay. All right, continue. I'm sorry. So you guys had a conversation, and you said we are now officially dating. Did you sign affidavits
No.
in multiple?
Was there a notary?
Yeah, was there someone there?
No, it was the vacation, and I was like, well, I'm still enjoying the courting phase. Why can't you still court me? Like, still pay for my stuff and open up doors and be like the gentleman. I'm afraid.
Why does he have to do that for you? Why
he's
can't you
courting
do that
me.
for him? You're courting each other.
We can do it.
You know
both each
you
other.
know the recipe for success is that you continually court each other. I still treat my wife like my girlfriend because I don't want her to run away. I got the better end of the deal, and so I'm trying to,
Well, these are things I would like to learn before we were to get into a relationship. I was enjoying the
But why
courting
wouldn't you do
period.
these things for him? Why is courting a one-way street where you're the beneficiary?
I don't know, because that's how I wanted it, and he should know that before he wants to go steady with me.
This guy, go steady. Again, he's back at JVS. I don't know what's happening here. There's a lot of hammering going on still, but okay. Well, so the official start date was when?
April 14th.
April 14th.
Yeah, that was when we were in Niagara Falls.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we decided to do it. So it was just a month now, right? Yeah, almost a month.
Well, good for you. All right. April 14th, listen, very important. Poundcake said to his boyfriend, I want us to celebrate Hungary's independence from Austria. So let's make sure that April 14th is an important day for us, too.
Makes it easier to remember,
Yeah, of
when
course,
it's a big
yes.
event like that.
A big event like that. It's when Lincoln was assassinated. Those are the kind
wow.
of things that you want to...
Allegedly.
Those are the kind of things that you want to associate with. Well, he was a very famous vampire hunter, too, at one point, so don't sleep on that. I've got to take a break. If you want